How's it, guys? Kev's Fishing South Africa, yeah? And today we're gonna have a bit of a chat. We're gonna speak about traces. So I already made a few, yeah? Some of these sliding ritvlei traces. You can have a look. Basically, what we want to do is we want to ensure the entire length of the trace itself is about a ruler length. So you can see there, that's about 300 millimeters to the last swivel, right? You basically got a bead here at the top. What this bead here at the top does, if you exert a lot of like pressure onto your trace when casting, this bead will prevent the knot from becoming damaged. Then we've got a swivel, our link, another bead, and of course our last swivel, right? So just pause that. Okay, so basically for my main shaft line, if you zoom in here on the line, I'm using the Kingfisher 20 pound 0.40 millimeter line. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a measurement of about 60 centimeters. So we're going to double this here up until it's just past that 300 mark. You can see from the end to there. And basically what I'll do is I'll cut it about there. So you're going to put your one finger in the center of the line. Then you got your thumb, you're going to go over once. Right? Once you go over once, you should have your loop. Then you're going to go through this 3 times. Triple over a knot. So that's 1, 2, and that's almost 3. But we'll get there. That's 3. Then you're going to put a little bit of moisture. And then we've got our loop nice and tight, right? Then we're going to cut off one end. Since it's tight, we don't need much of a tag end. That's cut. So we basically left with something like this. Right. See, yeah, that's better. So we left with something like this, right? So just past 300 millimeters, which is perfect. And what we'll do is we'll get one of our beads. You can choose a color what you like. Let's go with white. Slide a bead on to the end. From there, we'll take one of our swivels, push that on through. Got that, right? And we're going to basically be making a spring trace because that's what most of the guys fish with. So it's going to especially help you if you're new to fishing. Right. Something like that. Put another one of these beads. Push that through. Let's get another swivel. And here we're going to just do a basic clinch knot. So because obviously of the fact that it's quite thick line, we don't have to do too many loops over. So that was 3 so far. What 4 should do. Push that through the loop. Put some moisture. Tighten it nice and tight. We've got one bead, we've got one swivel, one spring, and one more bead, and the ending swivel. Right? So like from here now we're going to talk hook links. So I'm using this line here at the moment, Maxima Ultra Green, and it's been working flawlessly. I've had no problems with it. It's just quite a nice line, and especially for, I mean, what you pay for it, it's quite good. So for hook links, basically we're going to take our line, we're going to just grab a hook. These are the these are the size 2 hooks. They work really well, especially like for what we're paying for them. So you're going to grab your hook like so, you grab your line, push that through like so, pull that, leave a bit of a tag in. Next we're going to make a loop like so, pull that loop out, and you're going to wrap around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is called a knotless knot. Put some moisture and gently pull that tag end. And that's basically what we have right there. Okay, and then clip the tag end like so. We're gonna cut this at about, let's say, 130, right? Cut it at about there. And from there what we'll do is we're gonna push it through this end, and you're basically left with something like this. That's exactly what you want. Then we'll move on to our swivel on our trace. We're going to do another one of these clinch knots. I usually tie the hook links at the dam, but for the purpose of this video. Okay, and here's the finished product. Here we've got our size 2 hook with a knotless knot, and we've got that knotted onto the swivel with a normal clinch knot. That's not breaking. Let's look at our measurement to the eye of the hook. We've got exactly about 100 millimeters, absolutely perfect. So we're gonna repeat the same now on the top hook. All right, pause. Okay, we've got another one of our size 2 hooks here. Push that through again. Right, make your loop and go around 8 times with this end here at the front, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Apply a bit of moisture and then pull this tag end. It's gonna all settle nicely, right? That's it. Cut off the excess. Again, we're gonna measure about 130 there. Cut exactly at 130. And from there, see, these hooks are actually already hooking me. That's how sharp they are. That's through. There's our hook link. Find our top swivel and do a clinch knot. You can wrap it around for this because it's a thinner line. Say we can do about 5 turns here, right? Grab that through. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then push it through that loop that we made. Apply a bit of moisture and pull tight. Yeah, and that's it. Hook links can be about 100 millimeters to 120. I wouldn't really go past there. But then again, we shouldn't be so like strict as to how long they are, but as a general like guideline, from about 100 to 120 is generally perfect. I don't go longer than that. So this is basically our trace that's made. It's just a basic sliding ritvlei trace with a spring.